Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Laura the Love Coach. So how's everybody doing today? So today I want to talk to you a little bit about psychology and about what we can do to get positive effects out of other people. And I've been researching psychology a lot lately, and I've been doing a lot of research for months and months and months. Like, I would say more than a year I've been doing research on psychology. And one thing I've really learned is about attention. Is about something that happens when you're a child. And what happens is when you're around someone who's always doing good things, we kind of take it for granted and we don't always praise those good things. But once somebody does something bad, you'll start paying attention to it, right? So when a child starts acting bad, when they're a child, right? They start acting bad, they get more attention because they're not really getting attention when they do the good things. And so they start feeding off of that bad attention, because any attention is attention. People are always striving for attention, right? That's what they want. That's why people start acting out, because they're not getting the good reaction from the good things that they do. They're not getting attention from the good things they do. And they actually did studies where any kind of attention, even bad attention, actually gives you a dopamine rush and actually makes you feel good. So any attention is going to make someone feel good, right? So we have to start looking at the good things in people. So if you're in a relationship and at first things are going good and then things aren't going too good, but then you start focusing on that. You're like, oh, you never call me anymore. You don't do this anymore. Why are you being like this? And then you're giving them more attention for all those bad things. And then when they do something good, you don't really give them attention for it. You're just like, okay, that's how it should be, so I'm going to just act neutral to this. So they'll start acting more and more bad. So they'll start doing more of those things to you. And then you'll get even madder and you'll start giving them more attention. Why are you doing this? Why are you ignoring me? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Instead, let's look at it a different view. First of all, there's one thing, especially I learned from Tony Robbins. He's a great motivational speaker. He's a great teacher. He's like someone I admire hugely. So I encourage you to watch all of his videos, and he's got tons on YouTube alone. I mean, so many people have put up his videos on seminars, on his books, everything. So one thing I learned from him is that what you look for in someone, you will find. So if you're looking for all those negative things, you're going to find them. But how about instead of looking for those negative things in someone, we start looking for those positive things? So if someone's acting badly, instead of reacting to those bad things they do, react to the good things they do. So when he does something good, like maybe he'll send you a good morning text, like, oh, thank you so much. I love it when you give me these good morning texts. It makes my day. It makes me so good. Now they're going to still get that dopamine rush, right? Now they're getting a dopamine rush, which is your feel-good hormone, right? And the serotonin also increases your serotonin. Now you're getting that good feeling from doing something good. And they're going to say, wow, when I do that, she really likes it. And she gives me that attention, and it feels so good. So they're going to start doing those things more, right? But if he doesn't text you one day and you're like, oh my God, you didn't text me, I hate this, then he's gonna also kind of feel it. Maybe not in the beginning, he's not gonna feel a dopamine rush, but the more you don't focus on the good things, he's only gonna get that dopamine rush from the bad things because he's getting attention. It's just like with your parent. If your parent's not, praising you for all those good things and giving you all that attention, but once you do something bad, she gives you that attention, what's that child gonna keep doing? They're gonna keep acting bad, right? That's why when you see those kids acting out all the time, the reason is they're not getting the praise for the good they do. They're only getting the attention for the bad things they do. So this is a key that I learned in psychology, and in relationships, because I've tried it out and it's worked. Think of it yourself, If somebody praises you for something, aren't you more likely to continue doing that? But if someone says you're not doing something, you're like this, you're like that, then you're going to go in denial. I'm not like that. I'm not like this. And then you're going to start getting back at them. Like, I'm going to get back to them. I'm going to keep doing those things. But when someone says, hey, I love it when you do this. You look great when you do it. So say makeup. Here's a good example. Makeup. If a guy says to you, I don't like it that you don't wear makeup. I hate it when you don't wear makeup. You know, you look so horrible without makeup. Oh my God. You're going to be like, you're going to be hurt. You're going to be like, well, I don't need to wear makeup to look nice. I'm not going to do that. And then they're going to get all mad at you and things like that. But instead, if you said, wow, you know, you were wearing the eyeliner the other day, you look so amazing with the eyeliner on. Your eyes just lit up and your face looks so smooth from that beautiful makeup you were wearing. Oh, looked awesome. What are you going to do? You're going to start wearing more makeup because it makes that person feel good. I had one of my exes who used to always compliment me on my nails. Every time I got my nails done, he would be like, I love your nails. Oh my God, they look so beautiful. They look amazing. And it would encourage me to do my nails. So even if I didn't feel like doing them and they were all broken off, I'd be like, wow, but I want that attention, you know? And that's natural. That's how human beings are. We want attention. Even, you know, we crave that attention, and it's just human nature. And I don't see any people that don't want attention. So even if they're like acting out and being mad, you think that they don't want attention, but it's actually they're trying to get attention. And you would think, why would they want negative attention? It's just how human beings are, because they're getting rewarded for it. But once you stop giving them that attention, that for the bad things they do, and praising the good things they do, they'll learn. Because the human brain, it's like a computer. It learns. So you're teaching somebody how to treat you. So if you're always responding when they treat you badly, and you just get mad, even if you don't say anything, but you get pissed off, it's attention. Because they're controlling your emotions. And when they control your emotions, that's attention, right? If they can't control your emotions, that's not attention. But you want to give them some attention. If you give them absolutely no attention, either they do bad or good, then eventually they're going to be like, I can't get any attention from this person, so I'm just going to walk away. Just like if you're in a road rage incident. Recently I was in one where I had plenty of space to get in front of somebody, you know, to do a lane change. And the guy started pulling up next to me and started screaming at me. And my sister wanted to scream back at him. She was sitting next to me. And I told her, no, don't scream back at him. Look away. So we looked away. And then what'd he do? At first he was like, no, no, no. And then he stopped. Because we weren't giving him that attention. We weren't giving him positive attention. We weren't giving him negative attention. But if I had given him that negative attention and started yelling back at him, what would have happened? He would have started yelling at me more. And then we would have gotten into a big fight. Right? So by taking my attention away, even if it was negative and, you know, I wanted to yell back at him, I said, no, I'm not going to give him any attention, because he's really just looking for attention. You know, he wants you to acknowledge him. And that's what we're all looking for. We're looking for acknowledgement. Even if it's negative acknowledgement, we're all looking for acknowledgement. We're all looking for attention in some way. So what you want to start doing in your relationships, instead of focusing on all the bad things that your partner is doing, focus on the good things. Or focus on something they did in the past. Like if they treat you badly, let's say they don't text you in the morning, you know, or it's very sporadic. Just say, you know what? I love it when you used to text me every morning. That was so amazing. It made my day. It showed me what a kind person you are. It showed me how much you love me, and it really made me love you so much more. Focus on that. And then you'll see they'll start texting you a little bit more, because like, I want to get that attention. And when they do text you, praise it again. You know, just a little praise. You don't have to like go overboard. Oh my God, that was such an amazing thing that you did this morning. Say, when he says, good morning, honey. Oh, good morning to you, hon. Thank you for texting me. That's so sweet. That's all. You don't have to be overboard about it. Okay? You don't have to keep repeating it over and over again. Okay? But you have to give them that good attention when they do something good. When they do something bad, don't give them that attention. Okay? Or you could flip it around. Like if he's nasty to you, you could say, you know what, honey? I really love it when you speak to me in a nice, calm, and loving voice. I really like that when you do that instead of this. And you walk away, because you're not going to give the negative attention any thought. Okay? And this is a learning process. You got to keep tweaking it, and you got to see what works. Remember, we're not perfect at anything. We're not perfect in relationships. We're not perfect when we learn how to drive. We're not perfect when we start socializing with people. You're not going to be perfect in the beginning, but you try and you see what works. And that's how we learn, right? Just like when we drive, we learn what works. Okay, if I just keep my hands completely still on the wheel and I just stare straight, I'm not going to see everything else that's happening, and my car is going to kind of drift, right? So you learn. You learn, okay, that doesn't work. But when I move my wheel little by little and I pay attention a little bit more around me, I become a better driver. So the same thing in relationships. You want to try out these little things and see what works. Try giving them praise once in a while. Okay, they do something good, give them a little bit of praise. When they start getting angry at you, getting pissy at you, and they look like they're just looking for attention, praise the good things. So you know what? I really liked it yesterday when you did that. I really liked it when you did this. It really made my day. You were so nice to do that. And they'll start wanting that attention. It's almost like you're getting them hooked on it. Because right now, if you're in a situation where someone's being nasty to you or causing a lot of drama, they're hooked on that attention, that negative attention you're giving them. So you want to get them hooked on something else, which is a positive attention, a positive reinforcement. Because that's what we're looking for in life. We're looking for that feeling that we're worthy, that you feel something for us. Because even when you give them that anger, you feel something for them because you want them to be better. So you want to get them hooked on that positive attention, and they'll start looking for it more. So they'll start doing things more. They'll start treating you nicely and treating you the way that you want to be treated, because they're getting hooked on that feeling that happens in their head, that dopamine release. And they're like, okay, every time I say something nice to my girlfriend or my boyfriend, I get that dopamine, I get that feedback, I get that attention, right? And then you start saying, okay, I want more of this attention, right? But every time I act nasty to them, I don't get their attention. I don't get that dopamine release. They tell me what they want and then they walk away. They don't give me that anger, right? Which is the attention. So that's basically the video today. You know, I made it short, but I really wanted to go over that, to really start to focus on the good things in people and focus on love and giving love towards someone else, because you want love back, right? Everybody wants love back. So if you give that love towards somebody, they'll give you that love back, right? And then you'll get that dopamine rush. So you'll get that guy treating you really nice, or that girl treating you really nice, because you'll get that dopamine, they'll get that dopamine. You'll be much happier people. And we all want to be happy. You want a happy relationship. You don't want a relationship filled with drama. And you look at some people and you're like, why they always want drama? Why they always filled with drama? Why they always try to do this? And there's a reason. It's biology, it's psychology. If you really study psychology, you'll see how these things work. And don't take my word for it. Try it. Try looking at someone one day and thinking about something that's wonderful about them, or something they did recently that was wonderful, and tell them. Don't be afraid. Be like, you know what? You are such a wonderful person. You have such a nice heart. The other day, when you went and helped that lady across the street, or you picked up that paper, or you did this, or you did that, that was a really nice thing to do. And they'll feel that warmth inside them. They'll feel it, and you'll see them smile and be like, yeah, I was just doing it, because this. Well, you know what? That was such a wonderful thing. You should keep doing that. That's such a wonderful thing. And when you go into a relationship with love and you want to give love, then that's what you do. And you get that love back. When you give love, you get love back. When you give anger, you're going to get anger back. That's one key I give you. If you give love, you get love back. If you give anger, you give anger back. Whatever you give and whatever you focus on, you are going to get in return. So let's start focusing on love in a relationship, trying to love that person, and realizing that nobody's perfect. Everybody has emotions. Everybody has negative emotions. Everybody has positive emotions. And we don't want to look at that person as he's a scumbag, he's evil, he's this, he's trying to hurt me. It's not that he's evil, he's trying to hurt you. It's just that he has emotions, and maybe he doesn't know how to express them, right? So you have to get to the point where you do some of the work and you praise them. And the more that you praise them for those good things, they'll start praising you for the good things too. A lot of times when you give someone love, they'll give it right back to you. When you say, that was really nice that you did the other day, and they'll say, thank you. Oh, that's nice. You know, I really liked it when you did this the other day too. That was really nice. Instead of just criticizing them all the time. People don't like to be wrong. People don't like to be criticized. It doesn't feel good, right? So when you give them love, they're going to give that back to you. When you criticize them, guess what they're going to do to you? They're going to criticize you right back. Because it doesn't feel good to be criticized. So I'm going to criticize you. You're criticizing me? I'm going to criticize you. So that's really all I have to say today. But the basic goal of this video was to talk more about showing your love, giving your love towards somebody, and putting out into the universe everything that you want to come back to you. When you put love out in the universe, you'll get love back. If you put hate out in the universe, you'll get hate back. So let's show a little bit more love in our relationships, and we can have a lot happier relationships. Even things that are minor, that are everyday things, show that attention. Like he put the toilet paper, he put a new roll of toilet paper on the roll. Should be praised for that. Honey, thanks for putting the toilet paper on the toilet roll, on the thing, so I don't have to do it. Thank you. Sometimes a simple little acknowledgement of what you do makes you feel better. And it really, it shouldn't be that way, but it is. It's just how it is. We just look for those praises and we feel good about them. And when someone says something nasty or mean to you, you have to be ready to deflect it and not to let it hurt you. And just be like, I appreciate that, but I would like you to, but I like this other thing that you, I like when you speak nice to me. I like when you speak nice to me, and instead of saying, I don't like when you speak like this to me. Try to get him to change his behavior a little bit by your reaction to things. Okay? So that's the video for today. I've already said that a million times, okay? If you would like one-on-one coaching, I do one-on-one coaching. You go to my website, which is www.laurathelovecoach.com. I'll have it in the link. If you would like me to continue bringing you good videos, you can donate to my PayPal, which I'll also have in the link. If you'd like to send me an email, you can also send me an email at TheRelationshipGal@gmail.com. And I think that's pretty much it today. So I'm hoping to make more videos, and I'll be focusing more on the psychology of relationships and not so much more of the psychology. I don't really have a negative thing about that, but we'll be focusing more on the psychology of relationships and what works, but thinking more about love. If you change just one thing in your relationship, that's what you should change, and see how it works. The worst thing that could happen is it doesn't work, right? Don't be afraid of that failure. Just say, I'm going to try this and see if it works. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put my heart out there and show love. And I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to show love. You know what? I really like it when you speak nicely to me. I'd like to do that in the future and walk away. And then they won't get that negative impact. And you're not giving them that attention for the negatives, but you're praising positives. And positive in the future. And then they may come back at you and come back to you on a later date and be like, yeah, I'd like to talk about positive stuff too. And things of that nature. So anyway, it was nice seeing you all. So look forward to my next YouTube video. Hopefully I'll be making one in a few days. Thanks everybody. Have a good one. Bye.